is NurseB. In today's lesson, we are going to talk about hypertonic solutions and hypotonic solution. So let's start with hypertonic solution. Hypertonic solution has a higher solute and low water concentration compared to that of a body fluid. This causes movement of fluid from the intracellular space to extracellular space. As a result, the cell will shrink. Hypertonic solution contains a high sodium and low water content. Hypertonic solution is used in patients with severe hyponatremia or when inside the cell is overloaded with fluid. Isotonic fluid like 0.9 normal saline is preferable for patients with mild hyponatremia, but with severe hyponatremia, hypertonic solution like 3% sodium chloride is used. Example of hypertonic fluid include D5 half normal saline, 3% sodium chloride, and dextro 10% in normal saline. So now let's look at nursing consideration. So infuse hypertonic fluid slowly. Too rapidly will cause fluid shift to the extracellular space and will result in fluid excess, and the cell will shrink or cellular dehydration will occur. Cardiac and renal or kidney disease patients may be unable to handle excess fluid. Always remember to weigh patient every day, monitor urine output, and assess skin for swelling. This brought us to the end of hypertonic solution. So now let's dive into hypotonic solutions. Hypotonic fluid has a lower salt concentration than in the cell. For example, 0.45 sodium chloride is classified as hypotonic fluid because the sodium is less than the concentration of sodium in the blood. If the patient has a low sodium osmolarity, fluid will shift from the vascular space to the interstitial space in the cell. When this happens, the cell will swell, which can lead to cellular edema, ascites, and change in mental status. 3% sodium chloride, which is hypertonic fluid, is used to drain excess fluid from the cell. Caution must be taken with hypertonic fluid, or else it might lead to cell dehydration or shrinkage of the cell. Hypotonic fluid include 0.45 sodium chloride, 0.33% sodium chloride, 0.225% sodium chloride, and dextro 5% in water. Dextro 5% in water is isotonic fluid when it's in the bag, but when administered into the body, it turns hypotonic. Hypotonic solution is administered to patients with severe hyponatremia, that is a high salt content, and severe dehydration, or when the cell is dehydrated and need fluid back into the cell for hydration. So nursing consideration and prioritization when giving hypotonic fluid. Avoid hypotonic fluid in patients with increased intracranial pressure because fluid can shift to the brain, causing swelling of the brain or cerebral edema. Isotonic fluid like 0.9% normal saline is preferable for patients with increased intracranial pressure. Dextro 5% in water can be given to patients with low blood sugar but not high blood sugar. And when given, monitor serum glucose level very careful. Avoid infusing hypotonic fluid too rapidly because it may cause pulmonary edema, that is too much fluid in the lungs. Last but not the least, avoid hypotonic solution in patients with burns and be careful with patients with kidney diseases and congestive heart failure. This brought us to the end of this video. Please consider to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and bye.